Oh my God, look at the state of this green screen. Look at the state of my face. I've got all weird colours. Hold on. Let me sort some lighting out because this is all a bit weird. Right. That's not good, is it, if you've just tuned in? Right, okay. Well, it looks like... Oh, I need to send the link. I've done the same thing that I did before. And I started the stream and I didn't send the link. Right. Link. Send link. Where am I sending it to? Copy link. I'm such an idiot. I do this. This is the second time I've done this. Hold on. Let me get this. I can't see anything now. Oh, God. I'm not prepared. It's because of yesterday that I'm not prepared. Right, there we go. I've sent my SOS out. Oh, I've got some people in. Woo! I can see my screen. Right, yeah, I'm sorry for the background. I thought you don't want to just see green behind me, so I'll put a nice little throw behind me instead. And it's not even straight. Oh, God. And I'll pull the whole thing. If I start messing with it, I'll pull the whole thing down. And I don't want to, yeah, I'll leave the scenery alone. Hello, everyone. Thank you so much. This is my first ever Intel Lady live stream, and I'm so happy that you've come. I've come back. Yeah. Oh my goodness me. Right. Let's have a little look. Can you rewind this? Oh my God. I'm so useless. Hi, Kat. Hi, Jay. Hi, Ashbury. Oh my gosh, it's going really fast. Hi, Gems. Thank you for coming. Hi, Rabbit. Hi, Sid World. Hi, Tap. Hi, Mark. Oh my God, I'll spend like 5 minutes saying hi to everyone. So I'll dip in and out. What I'm going to do is, while everyone's gathering, hi, Malcolm. Hi, while everyone's gathering, I'm going to pull up my post that I made yesterday because loads of you asked me questions on that post, and I should start with those questions, shouldn't I? That would be the right thing to do. As you can see, I'm totally prepared for this live stream. Why does my face look really pink? Like I've been exercising. I haven't. Well, unless you count speed reading to your children at bedtime exercise. I don't know. Right, where am I? Your channel. I've not done my checks. I've not. Did anyone else's mother do that before you go out anywhere? Bogey check. Right. My mother did. Chin up, let me look. Right, get in the car. Chin up, let me look. Right, get in the car. Didn't do the checks. Right, here we go. Right. Okay, I'm going to start at the top of the questions on this. Hi, Johnny. I'm so sorry. While I've been waffling and looking, I've not been seeing everyone coming in. But I see Ceci's here, so I'm going to start with her question. Okay. Do you ever method act and slip into character at inappropriate times, like at the checkout when shopping or telling the kids off? Yes. I Lyman far too much. So there's a lot of good Lord. I like genuine good Lord. And then I catch myself and I'm like, oh God. And my son goes, Lyman. And I'm like, oh. So yes, I do. I'm really bad for that. I've just seen the comment underneath it. Craig's mate. She could do her Lyman shots to the children. Already do at dinner time. Then say, if you don't eat your vegetables, you'll grow up like this man. Yeah, exactly. When we wouldn't want that, would we? Okay, right. So at least I got one question out the way, didn't I? Right. Who do you trust in the truther community? If so, what is your reasoning? And that's from Claire Hayden. I don't know. M. M. Will. I mean, would M and Will and Tiz regard themselves as part of the truther community or part of the... I don't know. I mean, what defines the truther community anymore? Does anyone even know? Because, you know, who we refer to as grifters refer to themselves as truthers. So I don't know. I would say, like, how I feel about politics and politicians, I trust no one. I find it very difficult to trust anyone. God, the chat's moving so fast. Right, let me just spin back a bit. Oh, Tap says, how long have you been an actress? Well, I had a big break, as in stopped doing it, when I had my children. So I started out... Oh my God, now I'm going to start feeling really old. In 99. That was my first professional acting job, was in 1999. I feel so old. And it was at a very famous... If you're in the UK, it was at a famous theme park in the UK. And I was hired to harass people in queues. That was my first ever acting job. I started out at Alton Towers, and I used to stand there and harass people while they were queuing up to get on rides, which of course everyone wants. Everyone wants that. But that's how I learned improv. So yeah, I trained, but then I went to work in a shoe shop. Because like all actors that are qualified, you end up flipping, working in a shop, working in a bar, you know, working in a restaurant. And yeah, I worked in the shoe shop. And then I finally got my first break, which to me was everything. And it was improv, which is the last thing I expected. Someone's gone, queues, Jetflex, queues. No, you know where people stand, that one. Don't want to get into trouble. But yeah, that was my first ever job, and then I did a ton of theatre after that. Theatre is my love, my true love, and I really fell in love with improv by doing my first ever acting job. I never expected I would. All I wanted to do was work for the RSC. That was all I wanted, was to work for the RSC, and then as far as I'm concerned, I can retire because I've made it. I've done everything. Didn't have any desire particularly to do film or TV. It wasn't really my thing. And the only reason why I went in and did a bit of television was make a bit of money. Because in theatre, darling, there's no blood in money. No, I just have a sip of tea. Excuse me. Right. Okay. Right, let me go back to these comments. I know you're asking a lot in yes, I was... Kat said check out Heartbeat and Emmerdale. Yeah, I did do both of those shows. Right. In fact, Emmerdale was the last thing I did before I became pregnant. So yeah, that was my last ever job. Oh, this is a good one. Clegg's mate. Hi, Clegg's mate. Has anyone you imitate contacted you? If yes, what was their reaction? Right, not directly, but, and this is actually quite sad, so I should stop grinning. I heard after the fact that Kirsten W. had been watching my skits of her, of someone who looked like her, of someone who's someone who's could be her. And apparently she was really amused. Apparently she actually really liked it and thought it was hilarious that the hair tossing and the raucous laughter was very her. And her friends said but that is what you do. Because I think at first she was a bit upset, and then her friend said, but that's exactly what you do. So then she was okay with it. So yes, tap, theatre darling. Theatre darling. Anyway, yeah, so there you go. Yeah, so she did see my Caniston W. By the way, I really miss playing that character. Genuinely miss playing that character, because she, no matter what you think of her and what she was telling her audience, she was a hell of a character, just as herself. And my scripts wrote themselves based on all the stuff she said. I also miss my Patriot honker, and sort of I might see if I can revive that. Maybe another grifter will want to flog the Patriot honker. I think many grifters actually would. Do you know what? Quantum Wellness might need a Patriot honker. Do you know, I think they would. They would. Right. Okay. Perhaps the Patriot honkers will come back. Right. Do you start? Okay, this is from Stephen Hall. Do you start laughing to yourself, say in a shop, when you think of one of the sketches? I was in Sainsbury's one day and kept thinking of a Great British Turd sketch you did and started laughing. Actually, funnily enough, Stephen Hall, who is also in the chat, apparently it's buffering. It shouldn't be. I'm hardwired. So I hope that you can still hear me and see me and all that. Well, you might not want to see me. I don't know. Okay, yeah, Stephen Hall. So, yes, I actually remember back in the day when I did Dumb Raider, I went to pick my child up from school, and I got out the car and I was walking down, and a part that I put at the end came, you know, because I was thinking, what can she do that's like really crass and tacky towards the end? How can I finish this off? How can I round it all up? And I thought, I know, I could come out the toilet and yell at my 300 strong Navy SEALs and ask which one of them took a shit in my toilet. And just as I thought about it, I burst out laughing, and a whole bunch of mums were walking towards me. And I was like, oh, just like, random woman laughing to herself. No, of course I wasn't with anyone. Of course I wasn't with anyone. Because I'm a Billy No Mates. But I was like cracking up, and I couldn't. It's not a joke you can share. So I was just like, oh. So yeah. True story. Yeah. The end of Dumb Raider was created as I walked to pick my child up from school from the car. Right. I think Jodie asked a similar question actually about which truthers I trust, and I think I covered that, didn't I? Pretty much. What's a truther? I think is the answer to that question. Like, as a general rule, I find it hard to trust anybody. So I don't know. That doesn't really answer the question, but sure, everyone's nice in their own way. But, if you're talking bollocks and making money from it, then you're not a truther, you're a grifter. End of. Right. Did CW and Mel K break up? Oh, I don't know, but I bet they will. They will in the end, I think. Right. Okay, I'm going to move on. Those are just the ones that came up. Right. Anyone in the chat? Let me just... okay. AZ Finn says, I absolutely loved your imitation on Kirsten W. As a comedian, how did you deal with her death? It's so cute that you just said as a comedian, because I really don't see myself that way. I thought it was dreadfully sad. I thought I was sort of angry for her in a way, because I think it could have been avoided, and due to her listening to the likes of Scott McKay and that one looks like a peanut with a moustache. What's his name? Michael Waco, of course. I call him Waco, don't I? Because she listened to people like that, she didn't accept the help that she really, really needed. And I was upset because also in 2015, I had bacterial pneumonia, and it is rough. It is horrible. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. I truly wouldn't wish it on anyone. You feel like you're drowning. It's the worst feeling. And unfortunately, my doctors kept getting it wrong with the antibiotics that they were giving me. And I ended up on 3 or 4 different lots of antibiotics. And I ended up developing pleurisy before I got better, before anyone took me seriously. So it wasn't until they decided to give me steroids along with my antibiotics that I started getting better. But for 14 weeks, I was out with pneumonia and pleurisy. So knowing that she was going through that towards the end, and that awful, terrifying feeling of drowning and not being able to breathe properly is really awful. And it made me feel very, very sad. Sad that she didn't. And I think also she must have been quite delirious towards the end, because I think one of the last things she posted was something really sad, like they're trying to give me oxygen. Why are they trying to give me oxygen? And I thought, that sounds like somebody who is deprived of oxygen and is not thinking straight. And it was just really, really sad. Really sad. So yeah, it made me feel sad, AZ Finn. And I didn't want to do anything, you know. I don't know if anyone sort of noticed, but I didn't do any videos for a week. Out of a mark of respect to her, I didn't do any sketches for a week. I left it alone. And then when I did come back, obviously I was miles away from anything like those characters. And it's a sad loss, because I actually enjoyed playing that character, but it's a sad loss for her family, isn't it? And the people who loved her. So yeah, I haven't got anything bad to say about her. I might not have agreed with anything she damn well said, but right. Okay. Cat P, hi Cat, who is your favorite comedian? So many. Okay, well, at the moment, I think you'd be crazy if you didn't love Dave Chappelle. I love Dave Chappelle. I also love Bill Burr. Trying to think of British ones. Old school British, I love Victoria Wood. I mean, she is just an absolute inspiration as Victoria Wood. Oh, there's so many. I like Kevin Bridges as well. He's a Scottish comedian. Oh, there's just too many, and you put me on the spot now, Kat. I'll probably keep shouting out random comedian names as we go throughout this stream. It's like, oh, and right, okay. Where are we? Right, where are we? Sorry, I don't want to give you dead air. I'm just reading through anything I might have missed because I was busy chattering and not really reading anything. So sorry. Oh, this is bad, isn't it? I should have been actually paying a bit closer attention to stuff. Okay. Right, okay, let me go back to where I am. Any plans to do anything on Phil Gottliebski? Yeah, I have actually. I am sort of working on that in my head. When I say I'm working on something, what happens is I think about stuff. I think I would like to cover that particular character. I'm just thinking of an appropriate character name for him at the moment. He's on my list. I don't want to keep doing grifters. I do want to sort of expand out. I think it's important, you know, to do other stuff. The next sketch I've got to put out is a really fast. It's just like a 3-minute sketch, and it is someone very famous. And I haven't given them a fake name. I've just gone with their real name. I'm like, actually, I'm not going to give you people fake names. You're famous. Bollocks to it. I'll just call you who you are. Sorry, I needed my tea. Right. Will you do a Jaco imitation? No, I don't think so. I don't know. Is my head peanut shaped enough? I don't know. I can see you doing a Fauci. Oh God, can you imagine how butthurt people will be though if I do him? Although to be fair, people are going to be butthurt with who I'm doing in my next sketch. So I don't know. You're always going to offend somebody. Right, where are we? Nancy Pelosi would be funny. Yeah, maybe. I am moving towards more political, well-known political people. And yeah, Nancy Pelosi would be a good one to do. So maybe I've got the hair. Got the hair, haven't I? Yeah, I might give that one. I'll write that one down. What? How bizarre? How miles apart is that? Phil and Nancy Pelosi. Two very, 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 very different characters altogether. But yeah, no, I do like playing some of the male characters actually. What about CNN present? Well, yeah, I certainly could. I could think about doing that. Yeah, I could have a look. They're all kind of the same, aren't they? Though, aren't they the same? All these presenters, they all have like a very similar, phony kind of plasticky thing going on. I don't see much difference, to be honest, between the news networks. They've all kind of got the same thing going on. Would you ever consider doing actual interviews hosting in character? That would be good, wouldn't it? Maybe I could. Maybe that's the next move for grifters, is doing like serious chat shows. Maybe when the lies run out for Lyman, he can can you imagine in his high vis 5% more visible. I reckon Lyman would be quite a hilarious presenter of a show. It'd be so bad, wouldn't it? It'd be the worst show. It'd be the most awkward, especially if he had female guests of menstruating age. You know, he'd be all over them, wouldn't he? Giving them a time. By the way, I will do, if you want me to do characters, I'll do characters. I've got a few wigs down here and quick change. Right. Where are we? Sorry, I'm spin back a bit. High eyebrows for Nancy Pelosi. Yeah, I'd have to study her a bit. I don't watch her too much. I don't watch any of them, to be honest. How about Adam Schiff? Pencil neck Adam Schiff, maybe. Loose Lyman. Oh my God, that's brilliant. Maddie would be filth if she was interviewing people. Good Lord. See, I've done it again. See, a Lyman then. Good Lord. Lyman prevents a version of QVC shopping channel tap. I think he's doing that, isn't he, already with the quantum wellness? We are pushing the quantum wellness products. I mean, we've already got the NDA, haven't we? We've now got Nicky Nacky noodles. Did I move my Nicky Nacky noodle? I probably did. But rightfully, should have put them back in my kitchen, really. There's another product coming for quantum wellness. What was it that we said earlier that I should add to quantum wellness? I can't remember what it was. You have to tell me. I could sell this, couldn't I? The light. Our favorite letter, light. Could do that. That could be part of quantum well. I don't know why, but it could be, couldn't it? Right. Where are we going? Any Australians in mind? That's a really good question. You know, I haven't looked into any Aussie grifters. I'm sure there are. I mean, we all have them, don't we? But I haven't looked into any. So that's quite interesting. Maybe I should. Dark to light. Yes. Oh, Ceci, you are good. A dark, someone write this down, please. Someone write this down for quantum wellness. Introducing the dark to light light. This will bring so much illumination to the truth. I'll work it out. Right. Okay. I could auction. Yeah, I could auction that sign. You're right. So always with 17% off, if you're an Insiders Club member. If you had an unfortunate accident and acquired brain damage, leaving you stuck in one character for the rest of your life, who would you choose? Oh. I don't know. I do love playing Lyman. I've got to be honest. It cracks me up with the absolute nonsense that he comes out with, but I don't know if I could deal with that hair. I don't know. I couldn't be Maddie because she's just too dirty. I don't know. Boris Johnson. I was considering doing Boris, but I don't know if I will. I think enough people do Boris, so maybe it's not exactly unique, is it? I don't know. I have to say, I do enjoy playing the Great British Turd. It honestly, she cracks me up with her nonsense. So I don't know, but she's very aggressive, isn't she? None of them. It's bad enough being me. Right. There is lots to consider. You're quite right. You are quite right. Right. Who said Sarah? Sarah A. Adam. Do you mean Sarah R. Adams? Tap. She isn't from Australia. She's American. And she's not that far off Mad Max Maddie in many ways. Many ways. Right. Although Nicky Nacky Noo, I don't know, he's quite adorable, isn't he? Is Nicky? You can't not like Nicky Nacky Noo with his 4 o'clock shadow. I don't know. Yeah, no, it's just very, very tempting to Lyman too much. I've got to stop it because, if my own children are calling me Lyman, then clearly I'm doing it too much. Right. Any more questions or requests? I don't know how long I've been doing this. I've only been on half an hour. I could stay on a little bit longer. Thank you for those who are just joining, by the way. And we're doing Kerry Katona interviewing Putin. I wonder how would you play him, though? I don't know. I don't really feel like satirizing him at the moment. It makes me feel a bit. Right. Can we be Jason Q parents on one of your sketches? Maybe. I've not done Jason Q in a while, actually. Jason Spew. I've no idea who Jason Q is. I just do Jason Spew. We'll be doing more of Lyman's Driving Instructor series. Love it. Thank you. Oh my God, I loved doing Confessions of a Driving Instructor. For those of you who have not seen this, or maybe you're new, please look at my confession. I've done Confessions of a Driving Instructor part 1 and 2 and a Christmas special for you. And I have to say that was the most fun I had making that. Oh, we laughed so much. It was so ridiculous. It's surprisingly easy to drive and Lyman at the same time. It just goes together, just marvelous, like strawberries and cream. It really does. And I was thinking of doing more, but I didn't want to over egg the pudding. I didn't want to overdo it with, oh God, it's driving straight. Oh, she's in a car driving again. Oh God, you know. I didn't want to keep doing the same thing, but I did consider that maybe the Great British Turd, because she's always in a car, talking bollocks, isn't she? So maybe I could do a turdy driving. That'd be good. Maybe I don't know. Right, what else have we got? Honestly, I love so much making Confessions of a Driving Instructor. Because just so you know, the guy that filmed it, that was the interviewer, behind camera interviewer, I'm quite difficult to work with. I didn't tell him anything. I just said, he's like, give me some pointers. And I said, well, look, we've got a flyer. You can ask me about the flyer. And just, ask me, Lyman. So just ask me questions, and the alien abduction, you can ask about that. So I kept it so vague, and it was like, oh, okay, didn't know how it was going to go. And then I just said, right, we'll find somewhere where I can park and put my headgear on and stuff. And I caught him off guard a few times, I think, especially with the hippity hop. He wasn't expecting the hippity hop. And it's just stuff like that. And I also, thank God I'm driving and I don't look at him, because if I look at him when I'm driving and see a smirk, then that's it. I'll start cracking up. So it's quite good for me to just straightforward and just stay in character. And that's what I do. And the wonderful thing is, like the flappy truck, things happened while we were driving. Like in the first part, when I was on the motorway and there was an Audi driver, being frankly a bloody pillock, I was able to, that reaction was completely natural reaction, but I stayed Lyman rather than me, which I would have probably yelled worse expletives, to be perfectly honest with you. But yeah, and the grippy gloves. I should have brought my grippy gloves tonight. I didn't think. I think that's going to be another quantum wellness product, isn't it? Quantum grippy gloves. Grip onto 5D. I'm giving it away. I'm giving it away. I should write this down. I should not. Someone, Rabbit, write that down. Grip on to 5D. Jason Shirker. I haven't looked at Jason Shirker enough to I only really look at people for a short period of time when I'm studying. I don't like these people. Jen, please do. Lyman retakes his driving test. Was driving instructor was Great British. How would I film that? That would be so hard to film. That would be so hard to film. I'd have to do it. I'd have to write everything down and do it in 2 different parts on 2 different days. Oh, that would be hard work. Grip on to 5D. I'm going to use that. Right. Any more questions or any more requests? I'm happy to jump into character if you want me to, is basically what I'm saying. Blossom. Check out A Blossom Good Child and the White Cloud. Okay. There was a quantum wellness Viagra to be called. Parks perk me up. I bet there was. Sing green sleeves. Thanks, Sage. Tell Sash. Yeah. But some people don't know who I'm doing when I do that character where he's on the phone and he's got his trilby on. It's just a made up person. And I just decided, I decided that he was David Mahoney. I call him David Baloney. He's David Mahoney. David Baloney's financial advisor. And that was the idea of it. And then I thought, well, I can't do Sasha. I don't think I could pull it out. Tiz did Sasha once and he was brilliant. He should do Sasha again. But I can't. My chest simply isn't flat enough or hairy enough to get away with playing Sasha Stone, so it just wouldn't work. But I just thought, right, I'll make it out like David Baloney's financial advisor also knows Sasha Stone, which is why I always add, here, tell Sash, and say something ridiculous afterwards. What else? Great British Turd impression. What? Right now? You want me to do it right now? Don't wind me up, okay? Because this is serious now, what we're doing here. All this rescuing of children that I'm not going to snatch the wig because it's over there and I can't be bothered to get it. It's all so tangled up. But listen now, I'm not having it. I'm not having people taking the mick out of me. You know, when I'm I'm saving children here. You don't understand. You haven't got a clue. You're clueless. You don't know. And you're not people of God. So I'm rebuking you in the name of Jesus. Cat pay. Don't know who you think you are, frankly. Right. What next? Who've we got? What's going on here? Looking at the chat. Right. I miss the Great British Turd as well. She needs to do more outrageous stuff. I'm sure somebody said she'd said something recently, but I forgot to look, so I don't know what she's been saying really. I saw David Wilcox talking about the aliens who live underground in Paradise, California, and they came out of the farmers markets by jam. I love it when aliens do that. Can you do that one? That story sounds familiar. Perhaps I'll do that. Would you consider that a Manchester accent? No, that was a Scouse accent that I was doing. And I know that the Great British Bird is not a Scouser. The reason why I did her as a Scouser, well, I exaggerate all my characters, but I made her a Scouser because she lives quite close by. I think she's in Cheshire, and that's like on the border into Liverpool. And some people in Cheshire do sound, when they say certain words, a little bit Scouse. And some people in Cheshire don't like to be called Scouse. So I thought, well, I'll just wind her up and give her a Scouse accent. Bit naughty. Right. Where are we going? Sorry, it's going a bit fast. And I'm old. What is the speed velocity? I don't know. There you go, Sage. GB2 was full on mental this week. She said she'd sent all the UK's dumb details to Trump. Well, because I work for Trump. Some of you may not know this, but I've got a direct line to Trump. And if you watched me in Dumb Raider on the Intel Ladies channel, you'll know that me and Trump were like that. You know, I make myself available, if you see what I'm saying, to Trump, you know, because he's a hell of a man, isn't he? Really. I probably would. I mean, I would, you know, but right, enough of that. Oh God, Edge of Wonder as well. Who was effing and blinding? Probably the Great British Turd was effing and blinding. Who is this character, GBT? Oh, okay, AZFit. So she is based on, loosely based on a woman who goes by the name of the Great British Bird. And the Great British Bird claims that she works for Trump. They all work for Trump. And that she goes into the DUMS, in case you're unaware, you probably are deep underground military bases. And this random from Cheshire goes in with a team of 300 strong team of Navy SEALs and rescues children, whacks them on a med bed. I don't know what happens after that. I mean, the story doesn't go beyond that. It's just about her being a hero. So I was tickled pink by this tale and thought, I think the Great British Bird needs to become the Great British Turd. And so I decided to become this character. But there was a particular thing that happened where she went on to MC Griffith's Telegram one day, started calling him Paul, and effing and jeffing and saying that she coming for you, Paul. I'm going to find you. I'm going to find you. When I find you, I'm going to rip you a new one. I'm going to send some boys down. I'm going to send the boys in. Right. 6'1" Navy SEALs, and they're going to have you, and they're going to do something to you that I can't say on a YouTube live stream because I get kicked off, but they'll do something to you that involves taking advantage. That's all I'm going to say, okay? But it's coming to you, Paul. So that's why we all say, I am Paul, when we're in chats and stuff, because it's quite funny, because it's not his name. But we call him Paul anyway, and it's all fun. Anyway, sorry, I've missed a load. And M did a whole video about it, and I think he actually played it. Check it out. It's called the Great British Fowl. And then I think it was after that I did the Dumb Raider sketch. I loved making Dumb Raider. Oh my God, I love so much making Dumb Raider. Yeah, Em said in the chat what she threatened. There you go. I won't say it out loud. Have you ever voiced any animation? No, but I would like to. That would be nice. I am voicing a children's book at the moment. I've already done one, and I am just creating a character voice for book 2. And I need to crack on with that, really, because that's work. So I need to do that. I didn't write the book. It's someone else wrote the book and asked me to voice the characters. It's a children's book. Yeah, check her out at your peril, AZ Finn. Might not like what you find. Okay, where are we? I'm not going to stay on much longer. I'm sure you're all relieved to hear. I'm not going to stay on much because it's frankly, it's a school night. This should have been yesterday, but because I'm so naive, I'm technically naive, didn't know what I was doing. Just thought I could hit live and go live. No, I needed to give YouTube 24 hours notice. Still don't know why. Love your work, and thank you, Tara. That's very kind. Yeah, you are so supportive. Actually, I'm going to take this opportunity to say thank you so much for all of your support. And I haven't even had my channel for a year. It will be in April. I'll have had the channel for a year. And I'm just amazed at all the love and support and everything. And yeah, if you want to buy me a coffee, that would be great. I think someone's put the psychic LJ. Oh, hi. Someone's told me I should do you. Apparently someone wants me to imitate you. I'd be very kind to you, though. Thank you. Right. MC, okay. Yeah, go and check out MC, because it was quite a while ago. It must have been, I don't know. It was in the summertime that Em put that out. What info do you want on Simon? I don't want any info on Simon, thanks. Maybe speak to one of the other Griffbusters about that, if you've got something that you think we should know. LJ, if I did do you, I would, it would come from a place of love and respect, not meanness. So someone said earlier about my Kamala Harris. Yeah, new Kamala Harris. There you go. That's my next sketch. I couldn't resist after this week. What I heard this week, I'm like, no, I'm doing that. I might put it out tomorrow. I don't know. I'll put it out in the week. It's so ridiculous. I couldn't resist. I had to do it. Put the black wig on to me. I would love it. Ah, see, sense of humor. It's important to have a sense of humor and send yourself up. And I think that's important. You can't take yourself seriously. You just can't take yourself seriously. Not in the world we live in right now. It'd be a bit silly too, wouldn't it? Yeah. Em's contact details are in the chat. If you've got any information you want to give to anyone, that would be great. Janine videos are hilarious. Thank you. Yeah, well, again, if you're gonna do that, then don't play to a narrative. Don't. I can't take anything Janine says seriously. I really can't. It's clearly pumping a narrative and making sure that the cards just play to that narrative entirely, and I can't stand that. That's not okay. Everyone likes the flapping. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. Okay. Oh, you've not quite missed it, Tamara. You've not quite missed it. I'm still here. If you've got a question you want to ask, then please ask it. Any dumbs where you are, Jen? No, not that I'm aware of. Not that kind of dumb, anyway. Yeah. Yeah. Can I just apologize to everybody who has dogs? Because when I am doing Janine with the spiritual mind wipe, just wiping it away and just whooshing it, just pushing it out, just pushing it away. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? Okay, great. Okay, great. And now that I can talk freely about Mr. T. Okay. Anyway, I don't think I'm wearing the right sort of outfit to be flapping around. Anyway, yeah, I think I have the balance. Yes, people do know that I am a spiritual person, and I don't hide that. I've never hidden that, actually, because when I first submitted sketches to Griftbusters, it was from my spiritual channel, because Intel Lady channel didn't exist until April, and I think end of April, and I sent a sketch, and I was just light worker lady. I wasn't anything else. So yeah, I think because of coming from that community, that's why I'm so outraged by people in that community talking absolute garbage about things that I know about. And I'm like, hang on a minute. No, that's not how it goes at all. And yeah, it's just, no, I couldn't. So that's why I started calling them all out. And my community didn't like me very much for calling them out, but I did it years ago with Doreen Virtue, so I don't really care. If someone is making a lot of money from talking a lot of nonsense and duping people into spending it, then they're a grifter, whether they're in the spiritual side, whether they're the big church grifters. It's not acceptable, is it? So I had the inside knowledge because I knew who Simon Parkes was. I knew who David Wilcock was. I knew who Corey Good was. Loads of them. I hadn't heard of Tara by Janine, actually. Oh, thank you, Mary. I'm glad I make you laugh. That's good. Yeah, my swing chair is over there right now. I'm in the same room. Did you ever see Mr. Trump-tastic? Intel Lady, he'll be a Mr. Trump-tastic. No, I don't think I've heard of them. No. High Impact Vlogs guy. Oh, I know. Yeah, I know. I've watched a few of his things. He called out Simon Parkes. Yeah, after I did. Yeah, I remember seeing that. Yeah, I think humor does help in these times. I think it's so important. Thank you. Really good point, LJ. Everyone needs to know any serious military intelligence work would not be given to a bunch of YouTubers. Thank you. This is absolutely correct. No secret intelligence. This is why this Phil guy that Cold Beer condemned, that the other guy, the other guy, Cold Beer, the other guy, that Will is covering Phil. He's such a larper, is this Phil guy. He's not anything. He's not any kind of intelligent. He's not. Who's he saying? Snow. He thinks it's Snowden. He's saying it's Snowden. Oh my God! No, you're not, love. You're a larper. Yeah, Amy. I'm very disappointed in them too, and I get spiritually bypassed when I call them out. When I say this person, that person, not on, not spiritual, not good enough, talking nonsense, taking money from people, telling them garbage, like, that wasn't really Trump, that was an actor playing Trump or a Trump rally, and all of this kind of nonsense. No, that's not acceptable at all. Right. Could you play that comedian woman who fell out? Oh, God. I've only seen her do that. Oh, yes, of course. And of course, they use the NDA thing. I think that's why I created the whole NDA product thing. It's such a good excuse, isn't it? I've signed a Listen, okay, true story. I have signed an NDA, a real life NDA I signed. Right, let me explain. I was doing a job for an entertainment company, and it was the launch of the Grease, from the movie Grease, sing-along DVD. So you have to look it up. There is a sing-along DVD. They made a sing-along thing, and they did a big launch party. And the launch party was at a famous venue in London called, I think it's called the Hollywood Bowl or something in London. No. Something Star Bowl. Oh, I can't remember. It's a bowling alley, but a place where a lot of celebrities go, and they'll throw parties. And because I was hired to work there, I was reading cards there, dressed as Marilyn Monroe. I looked dreadful. I don't make a good Marilyn. And I was newly pregnant as well, and I was really sick. I felt really poorly, and it was right before they hadn't banned smoking indoors, and everyone was smoking, and I was like, anyway, I'm digressing completely. So I was hired to do that, and I was reading cards for, let's say, celebrities like that, and other people that were attending the party. But before I took the job, I had to sign an NDA. So I didn't tell anyone about the celebrities that were at this party, despite the fact that the paparazzi were right outside this venue. I still had to, so I have in real life signed an NDA. So that is an absolute true story. Also, another parallel with Charlie Ward World of Nonsense is I also used to be a cleaning lady. True story. So when I was between acting jobs, I used to come back and do office cleaning, which I actually loved because I didn't have to talk to anyone. And it was, funnily enough, in a bank. It was in a call center for NatWest Bank. So there you go. I was a cleaning lady, a real life cleaning lady in a bank. And let me tell you, if I had ever at any stage picked up the bloody phone and started talking about like classified stuff in the building, yeah, I would have been shown the door. The security guards would have escorted me off the premises. I was there to clean desks, hoover, and empty the confidential waste. That was my job. Didn't have to clean toilets, thank God. But that honestly, truly was. So 2 parallels there with the world of grifters is, number one, I have signed an NDA in my life. And so I can't tell you about all the Z-listers. Really were. Although there was a few people from the original movie, from the original Grease that were there. And I was like, ooh. But I was also newly pregnant and felt like a bag of shite, frankly. So when I'd finished being dressed as Marilyn and took the wig off and, you know, oh dear, I looked awful. I put my tracksuit back on because I felt like garbage and I was all bloated. I felt horrible. And I remember coming out of the doors of this, God, I wish I could remember the name of this venue. It was something like 5-Star Bowl or Hollis. I'm sure it had number 5 in it. I can't remember. I'll be Googling it now. It's in London anyway. It's in like central London. So I remember coming out and I came out the way everyone else came out, like the front doors, and all the paparazzi were like lined up. And they were there with their big cameras and everything. And this is exactly how it went. So I come out looking like, you know, trash, frankly. I looked awful, feeling like garbage, just wanted to go home, newly pregnant, horrible. I walk up the steps of this swanky celebrity party place, and all the paps had their cameras up, and then they saw me and went, oh. And it was like, oh, no, she ain't no one. I'm like, how could you? I mean, good grief. But there you go. I think Mad Max Maddie would probably sing "Happy Birthday, Mr. President." That I mention that in one of my sketches. As Nicky Nacky knew, I did, didn't I? I said that I could sing "Happy Birthday, Mr. President," but I probably wouldn't sing it as well as Marilyn Manson did. But yeah, I don't know if that joke got lost on people at the time, but I thought it was great. But anyway, right. Psychic LJ, don't put me on the spot. No, because I'll probably really insult your accent, won't I? I've not watched you much though, so this is your psychic LJ reporting from the United Kingdom. Is that bad? That's bad, isn't it? I don't know. I must have watched maybe 1 or 2. I don't know. No, you have to tell me if that sounded anything like you. Probably didn't. Okay. Where am I? I should do some Geordies, really. Why aren't there more Geordie grifters? You're not a grifter, by the way. I'm just saying. Oh, there was one, isn't there? That bald guy. I was thinking of doing him, but he's got a dodgy purse. So he knows some dodgy people. He's a bit gangster. So I'm like, oh, maybe I don't want to rub him up the wrong way. Well, I don't want to rub him at all, frankly, but you know what I mean. Right, where are All Star Alley? That was it. I think that was, yes, Clegs, mate. Have you been Googling? Frantically Googling. There you go. Yeah, no, there is a guy. Oh, what is his name? He's Geordie, and he's always banging on about the 5G. Always the towers going up and like frying your brains out. And I thought maybe I could do him, and I got a bald cap, but I didn't do it. Yeah, Mark somebody. Oh God, what was his name? Yeah, he's like the most paranoid bloke in there. Mark, is it Mark Steele? Is that it? Oh God, I'll end up going all over the UK with my accents now. how did you come up with Mi5 Lady? That was all down to, oh God, someone called Paul from Newcastle's just come in. I hope I haven't insulted you, Paul. I'll work on it. Right, Mi5 Lady came as a result of, I guess, fraudy, watching Charlie Ward and yeah, I saw the whole Mi5, people work for Mi5, and then I did the very first sketch which I gave to M for Griftbusters, of me calling up and giving intel on the Griftbusters and who they are. And I honestly, I didn't think I thought M would just be polite and go, oh, thanks, okay, yay, and then that would be the end of it. And then he liked it, so I did a few more. I do like playing Mi5 Lady. I did actually have the rollers in earlier because I've got very thin hair, and I thought, should I do the live stream with the rollers in? And then I thought, well, no, I'll take them out. Actually, some of them were flopping a bit, frankly, so I had to take them out, but there you go. Right. Bases, yes or no? Miles, come on. Oh, gold. Oh, as in the basis project. Oh, God, he's a creep, isn't he? Bloody creep. An angry David Icke would be funny. Ceci, that's not a bad idea, actually. Oh, you want me to do Mel K? Have I got a cap? Hang on, hold on. I'm coming back. There we go. Hey, guys. How are you? I've just gotten off the phone from General Flynn. Right? I know, right? And he says that Trump is definitely coming back. I know, right? Don't say anything mean to me. I don't like it. If you say anything mean, I will break down your door. I will break down your door. And if I have to use my nose or my vagina, I don't know, but I'll find a way to get in. Okay, I'm a great person. Okay, I am great. Oh, right? I know, right? Anyway, right. It's turning into a request show. Well, I don't mind. I've always got my props handy because I'm professional. And also because the room is small and everything's like to hand. See, my husband, who'll be watching this in the other room, will be like, did she just say that she was going to open somebody's door with her vagina? It was because of something that someone had said to M. Does someone want Kerry Cashman? Oh, all right, hang on. I've got wigs down here. I've never. Okay, putting wigs on isn't fun, so bear with. Oh, I can't fasten my hair back because I haven't got hair bubble. This will be terrible. Can't actually see. My own hair is like. There we go. There we are. There we go. Okay, all right. Hello. What do you want? I've just got back from the prison visiting Captain Mark Richards, incarcerated for a crime he didn't commit. And, I've got a few minutes to be impressed by somebody. So, talk to me. Tell me something. I probably already know because I'm an independent journalist. I've been doing this a long time. Some people, they come on the scene and they've been doing it for 5 minutes and they think they know everything, but they don't. They don't know anything. Ugh. God, you people. I hate this platform. I hate the people. I hate everyone. I just hate everyone. Ugh. Right, there you go. Right. Where are we? Where are we? Yeah, Mark Richards was off planet at the time. Yeah. Oh, there you go. God, what wig hair now. You're better at Kerry than she. I don't think Kerry can be asked anymore, can she? She's got to that point. She's can't be bothered. Can't be bothered to speak. Sorry, I'm just going off to put my wigs away. I keep forgetting I'm live streaming. Who's LMH? Who's LMH? I don't know who I'm sorry. I don't know who LMH is. Monica Lewinsky. I've only ever seen pictures of Monica Lewinsky. I've never heard her speak. I mean, someone's done her, haven't they? It's a bit naughty. That was naughty. That was naughty of me. I shouldn't have said that. It was naughty. Lyman. Oh, see, I'm an idiot, really, because I don't have any hair bubbles to fasten my hair up. And I've got really fine hair. I'm just looking around to see if I can find something that's that would tame my hair back. There you go. I'm not prepared, am I? Not prepared. I'm trying to, Lyman. Hold on. Oh, I have to tuck the hair in, you see. So, oh my God, Lyman with a full face of makeup. Doesn't work with makeup on. Doesn't work. Look. Hold on. Hang on a minute. Let's just make it a bit more. Just try. I've got earrings on. I've got. It's not going to work. It's the great transformation. You see, live TV, live television. You know, can make it happen. Hold on. Hang on. Going in with the glasses. There. Take the earrings out. Right. You just have to ignore the makeup. Right. Okay. So we're here. And honestly, I'm creeping myself out with the fact that I've got a full face of makeup. I'm trying something new, actually. Do you know what it is, actually? I'm in disguise. This is actually an Mi5 makeup experiment. It's to see if, actually, it's quite good, actually. They're quite good. This is to see if anyone would know, you know, that it was me. And I've got this makeup on, look female, you see. And that's why. So it works quite effective, isn't it? Quite effective. Hold on. And my husband's just come in with hair bubbles. Like, that's going to make any difference. It's the makeup. That's the problem. And also, actually, I hope you appreciate you watching. When I am doing Lyman, don't have anything on my face. Don't have any makeup on. I haven't got anything on. That's why I look like a ghost. You know, I'm very pale. There you go. And that for an actress, quite revealing. You know, doing it without makeup. But I do it for you to get a cheap laugh. That's why I do it. And you know, do you know something? If you don't believe me, you're probably deep state. Think about that. Just think about that for a moment. Right. It really is creeping me out being Lyman with makeup on. That's really disturbing. I'm suitably disturbed. Right. Okay. Where are we? Lyman drag. That was terrifying. Lyman drag, never to be repeated. If I Lyman in future, it's a no makeup day. And that is true. That I think, honestly, maybe it's because I'm a bit older now and less insecure that I can Lyman without makeup on, be completely barefaced. Because as you know, as an actor, I find that quite hard. But there you go. Oh my God, I'm literally I have no idea why I'm putting my earrings back in. It doesn't matter. So I'm fannying about with earrings as if you care. Right. Okay. this has been fun, and I could probably stay on a little bit longer, but I am more than aware that there are other people in this community who have shows to do, who have very kindly put their shows off. You have the gift of theatre, Jen. It's amazing. You can switch into character like that. Thank you, Johnny T. Maybe I'm just mad. You know what? Before I go, I'll give you another story from the world of theatre. Let's go. Let's talk about it. I once did an audition for. It was a big tour of Pinocchio. I actually got the part. I was Pinocchio. Should have seen the nose. Oh, it was a lightsaber in plaster, and I had to pull it out myself. It looked ever so phallic. It looked so rude. But anyway, digress. The woman who auditioned me put me through the ringer. So when you do an audition piece, it's like a 2-minute speech from a play. And I did this speech, and she went, okay, that was very good. Can you do accents? And I said, yeah, I can do quite a few accents. And she went, how many can you do? And I said, oh, quite a few, I think. And so she said, right, okay, do your speech again, and I'll just call out accents. So I had to redo the same audition speech, which I'd done in whatever voice that I was doing it in. And just while I was talking mid-sentence, change accents, change accents, change accents, change accents. And oh my God, that was one of the hardest auditions that I ever did, was just going from accent to accent to accent without stopping on the speech and starting again. I had to just continue talking, but just boom, 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 change. Oh, yeah. And to be honest, the pay was shit for that role. The life of a touring actor. Yeah, that was fun. Anyway, there you go. So I really hope that, yeah, I'm going to keep doing this. I'll do another live soon, because this was kind of nice. I don't mind riffing and doing different characters, or I'm also going to make up characters. I've got a few in mind of characters of like non-grifters, but characters that people can relate to or find amusing, that are just basically in society. There's a few. Okay. Thank you so much for those who have come and need to do their own shows. I really appreciate you coming on anyway and supporting and stuff. It's really, really awesome that you're doing that. I do want to keep you all laughing and smiling in these difficult times. It's tough, but if we can all stay together as a community and keep making each other laugh. By the way, thank you for roasting the hell out of me yesterday when I made my video about how this had all gone wrong. I really appreciate that. I just find it really funny. This is really, really good. Thank you. I'm totally going to do this again. I don't know how often I'm going to do it, but it's really good to do this when I haven't got a sketch to hand. I will be putting out the sketch soon. Yeah, it's a quick Kamala Harris one. There you go. Heads up. You know what it is now. And that should be coming out soon. Okay. Thank you. And join me again and share this out. Hit the like button on your way out if you don't mind. I would really, really appreciate it. And you're all awesome. You're all supportive. You're all brilliant. Go and watch. Tap's on next, aren't you, Tap? With BB72. Is it BB72? Sorry if I got the number wrong. All these numbers and letters. I can't cope. There's too much. Yes, I'm doing targeted individual. Is one of the characters I'm doing. Yes, I'm gonna. I decided I was gonna do that. I shouldn't give it away, should I? Anyway, thank you so much, and I will see you all very, very, very soon. Please make sure you subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate the subs. Please go and watch Nicky Nacky Noodles, or 1 minute, whatever of it, and I'll be with you soon with another sketch, and then maybe I'll do another live stream. And this was fun, and I will see you all again soon. Thank you, guys. You're awesome. Bye.